All right, you guys, we are rounding out October. Thank you for tuning into the team call. It's nice to see your faces every week. I know it is sometimes a hardship to make time for your business at the end of a Thursday when you've had a long week already. I know most of you work full-time jobs, and so finding that amount of time and being, engaged at 8:30 at night can be challenging. Trust me, I know, I'm feeling it too. I've been running myself ragged with all of the things that I've had going on. But I think what's important about showing up is that you're just putting it out to the universe that this matters to you. When you carve out time, it really does invite in the success that you're asking for. And I believe 100% in the law of attraction. I know Holly shared the movie The Secret with her team this week. If you guys haven't seen The Secret, it's all about the law of attraction and this idea that we can have anything we want if we operate from a place of abundance and being receptive to it. And one of the things that I noticed in my own personal life is that I was too rigid in my approach to getting my blessings. I always thought they had to come in a certain package, like I had to get them under this circumstance from this person at this time on this day. This is when I'm going to hit my promotion, and then I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to get that. Because I am obsessive compulsive and I like to, have everything organized and in its place. But the reality is blessings will come in all different shapes and forms. And I said this in my Monday mantra, but I wanted to reiterate it for you guys in case you didn't see that. You never know who's carrying the keys to your next blessing. And I think a lot of times we discredit the people around us because we don't see necessarily what they have in their pocket. We don't know what their gifts are. We don't know what their talents are. And we do that with our new teammates as well. We try to manage expectations. I don't want to say judge, but we try to manage expectations with our new girls. And we try to say, oh, well, she's just a kidnapper, or she only wants to do it for the business, for the discount. And we really don't give them the full benefit of the doubt. And we've added 24 new girls to this team this month, 24 this month. Not a single one of them is on this call. Why? I mean, my girls knew that it was happening. But did your girls know that it was happening? Did your team's girls know that it was happening? Are we giving these new people the same amount of love and care and feeding that we did when we first started? Are you still setting up, calls with them and nurturing them and helping them? Or are they not on the forefront of your mind as much? I just wanted to ask that question more for a thought-provoking part of our class, of our training, rather than anything else. It's just something I'm curious about, because with 24 girls, I would think that we should start to see some of them rising up, right? Some of them starting to show up on calls and in the chats. If you've got new girls, they, ask them if they want to be in the Glam Squad chat. You guys know how beneficial that is. Make sure you tell them that how to mute the chat, because that, to a new person, can feel a little overwhelming. Just warn them. It's very active. Our team's very active. We hungry. But you teach them how to mute the chat too, so that they can get about their day without being dinged 1,000 times. And then I was just thinking about that entire process of our new girls. Have you guys had any success with the units? Are you feeling like your new teammates are moving through the systems and getting the training that they need? With this many people, this is the time to test it. Does anybody have any thoughts on the new presenter training units that we set up 2 months ago?
Megan, Megan's been doing pretty good, and I know she went through it, I think, once or twice, and she's doing really good.
Awesome.
I think she thinks too it's easy to follow, which she likes.
Good. Good. And I think one of the parts about this that I wanted us to think about is everyone's different learning abilities. So we all learn differently. Some people can read it, some people have to watch it, some people can listen to it, some people have to be hands on. And so, just like what Jennifer was talking about, if you guys were on the leadership call earlier this week, the same way you're thinking about their love language and the same way you're thinking about their color personality, the Big Al 4 color personalities, you also want to think about, see if you can help or ask them straight up, what is your learning style? Most people know what their learning style is. I know that I can listen to something and practically regurgitate it. I don't need to see it with my eyes in order to get the knowledge, right? That's why I've gone through so many Audible books. Some people just cannot listen to a book and absorb it. Some people don't have the discipline to go through the units systematically. So some of the things that you can do as their leader is talk to them about their learning technique, what is their learning style, and then offer them training based around that. And just be more proactive in their step by step. I hate to use the word hand holding because I don't think it's hand holding. I think it's the true essence of what mentorship is. A mentorship is guiding someone and giving them as much as you can possibly give them to make them successful. And every person that comes on your team is going to need something different. So some people come in, they're hungry. They got ideas. They don't even ask you questions. They just start doing. But I'll tell you, that's like 1% of the girls. The other 1% are going to be true kidnappers. True, I just want the kit and I'm going to fall off. I think everyone else is going to fall somewhere between a 2 and a 9. And if you can think, even if you think at the beginning they're at a 2, if you could just think about how to get them to a 3, that's going to be progress. That's going to be growth. When you get them to a 3, then you think about how to get them to a 4, rather than asking them to be an 8 right away. Does that make sense? I feel like sometimes we're not meeting people where they are, and we assume that they know everything about everything because we know everything about everything now. We've been doing this for a while, so things like PRS, we know what PRS is, but somebody that just signed up, to them, that's just an acronym, that's lingo, that's jargon that they're going to feel maybe overwhelmed by or at least confused. And if you stay confused long enough, you're going to quit. Right? So let's I just wanted to go back to that training process and make sure that we are all, helping these girls be as successful as possible because we're stronger together. And reach out to those new people when they're joined, even if they're not on your team. Like, reach out to them and say, oh, hey, I saw you got promoted, congratulations. Build that sense of community with them. And this team is actually really good. You guys have no idea how much drama some other teams have. Rachel and I, and April was there. Oh, and Nancy was there. Okay, you guys, some of you know because you were there with me. When we were in New York, there was half of our table was another team, and they are not having a good time in life right now. Their leader is not nice. She's ugly to them. She says mean things to them. She deletes their posts and tells them to take things down. And these women were practically on the verge of tears because their leadership is so piss poor. And I think it's important for us to continue to set the standard. But I think we also forget sometimes, I mean, I don't forget, but I mean, it might not be obvious that how good our team is. And I wanted to remind you of that. I know some of you guys love harder than I could ever love. And I appreciate April coming in and sharing like videos in the group and everybody just helping. It's so important to have this sense of sisterhood. So I'm grateful that we have this sense of community. I want to just keep on that. And one of the things that I've noticed, and all the leaders are talking about it, is how critical it is to get those new girls into the community and drinking the Kool-Aid as fast as possible, because that's when they stick around. And we want to reduce attrition rates. We want people to stop walking away feeling like it's not meant for them, because the truth is, you guys know, the simple part of this is is just doing the actions. So that's what we really want to do, is we want to get them going and getting some wins faster. All right, that's all I really wanted to talk about. There's so many girls, and we're getting ready for this big run. You guys are going to be doing big promotion pushes. I posted that 1K in 7 days challenge. I'm going to try that, and I know a bunch of you are going to try it as well for the first 7 days of the month. Try to really front load your month and sell $1,000 in the first week. And then think about it. If you sold $1,000 a week for the whole month of November, you'd be sitting on $4,000 in PRS. That's a good way to push yourself to your promotion. April's going to be pushing. Nancy's looking at pink. Everybody on this call right now is pushing for something. Me too. Everybody on this call is pushing for something. That's part of the reason why you're here, because you know it's go time. And so anyway, that's it. I'm brain dead. We had that charity event last night. It was a huge success. We raised $500, you guys. That made my heart feel so amazing to be able to reach out to the community. If any of you are thinking about trying to do something like that in your community, shoot me a message. I'll tell you everything that I did, how I marketed it, how I got donations, and how we raised that $500. And people also had fun while they did it. It didn't feel like we were telemarketers hitting people up for the money. So it was a really fun experience, and I'm addicted. I want to do more of them. More. So what is going on in your guys' heads? Where are we at? We've got 6 days left in October, and then it's balls to the wall. What is where are we with the prep situation? This is a hot thing. Somebody? Nobody? Nancy, are you talking? It looks like you're talking. It looks like you want to talk.
I was going to put my 2 cents in and say, the next time you want to talk about a kidnapper, you can totally just use my name. I'm cool with it. I know you're talking directly to me, because that's what I did. And now I'm here and I'm showing up.
Exactly. You started.
It took baby steps. It took a lot of months of baby steps. But I drank the freaking Kool-Aid, and here I am. So it's all good.
Exactly. You got to grow the flowers.
So.
Marie, what were you talked about it, I think, last week in team call, and I just wanted to refresh my memory. The Lash affiliates that you're doing for November, you're doing 30 days. You're having them share something that you copy and paste for 30 days, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, and I'm going to put them all in a chat, and I'm just going to post what they're supposed to post every day.
Okay. I'm starting to do, I think I talked to you guys a couple weeks ago about that, because I needed to start doing something different, because I'm not having as many in-home parties as I used to, because I'm kind of old school like that. But I had a couple girls. I put them in a group chat this week, and it was so easy. And no, I didn't get a ton of sales, but I'm getting all these new friends. I'm getting like random messages from people that I don't even know, saying that they're watching my videos, they enjoy my videos, and they really want to try the mascara. So it's not necessarily that people are buying from that person who shared their link, but it's making connections.
Yeah, it's opening the door to another network.
So if you had, if you have 30 girls who commit to doing that for 30 days, for a month, for a free mascara, guaranteed free mascara, like, here, just copy and paste this. Like, the girls have no problem doing it. Not one single person has slacked on doing it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to make a graphic about it, and I'm going to say, I'm giving away a free mascara, and I really am going to give a free mascara away. And it's a small exchange of value. I give you a free mascara, and you make a post for me, one quick post that I tell you exactly what to do, copy and paste once a day. And it's a trade of assets. They're letting me have their market for a while. They're letting me promote to their network. And then what I'm going to do is, if I do get a lot of sales from their links, I'm going to start telling them, girl, I'm getting a lot of sales from your market. You are missing the train of all of these sales.
Yeah.
I don't mind taking the commission, but these people are really buying a lot of stuff. You might want to get in on the action. So that's how I'm going to position it to recruit.
And you'll start a new link for each affiliate every 10 days.
Yes.
So they'll have 3 separate links to share.
Exactly.
Okay.
All righty.
I have a question. I don't know if it's a question or just a conversation, but so I did a live the other day. I put up my post about pushing for blue next month, and I went live and I talked about how, you got to do what scares you. You got to do it messy. You just got to do it. And I'm doing it, and I'm running for blue next month. And I really am looking for all of you guys to support me in this. And if you can't make a purchase, then I understand that, but share my videos, share my posts, whatever you can do, like my post, love my post, all of that helps me to reach my promotion. And I was just really kind of laying into that. And I've actually gotten messages from a few people that said, I wanted to buy, I want to try the mascara, but I want to wait until next month. I want to help you reach your goal. So do you think it's good to push this month for that we're going for this big, huge goal as a team next month, or focus on this month? Because I get both sides where it's like, we still have a lot of month left.
Yeah, well, I would say that there's 2 schools of thought. One is that you always take the sale right away. Don't wait on the sale, because something could come up in their life and then suddenly they don't have that $29. So now you were counting on it in November and they're not going to get it. What you could tell them is that they want to buy a mascara from you. Would they be interested in earning it for free next month? Right? And then parlay them into a Lash affiliate. The other school of thought is to kind of store your nuts like a squirrel, and you just create like a little, so you burst out into that first 7 days of the month because all these people know. So you've got this almost like this huge rallying of people that are like, okay, on the first it's go time, on the first it's go time. So I think that if you're not specifically running for something this month, or if you're not close to a goal, like if you're a couple $100 away from the car bonus, or you're a couple $100 from maintaining your current status, I would keep pushing it if there's a bonus on the line. But if you're like let's just say,
I think I'm 40% to pink.
Yeah, that one sale isn't going to put you over the edge. And if you're not actively pushing it, I'm not even actively pushing sales this month. I did one video about the kudos. I'm a couple of lives, but I'm not, because I want my market to have a break. I want them to have like just a little bit of
like I had somebody say to me in ShopRite today, like, I saw your video and I totally want to grab a kudos, but I want to wait until next month when you're running for your promotion. And I said, no, it's not on sale next month. You need to get it right now. Like, we need to do this right now. So they were like, oh, okay, but I still want to help you next month. And I'm like, you can help me next month. Get your kudos now. Like, get it today.
Exactly. I would just say, more than anything, be mindful of the scarcity mindset, because the scarcity mindset will tell you that there's not going to be, having it now means that there won't be enough for later. And that's not how it works. I didn't know when I was running for purple how it was going to shake out. And I'm running for black. I don't know how it's going to shake out, but I'm just being open to it. So if people are buying from me this month, that's awesome. I'm going to let them buy from me. I'm not going to push it away. But I am also being strategic in who I'm like preparing for the month ahead, because I'm running. So I would, my advice would be, if it's a kudos, obviously have them get the kudos. If they're saying they want to help you, then you could probably just wait and stack them up for the first. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because there's been a couple of times when I've been at like my first year of green, I would get to like 75% green. And then I would think, all right, well, do I push for this last 25% or do I just let it go and start over next month? And I tried both ways, and I could tell you that it gets very stressful if you're scrambling every single month to maintain your status. So I just took this month and I was just going to let it be whatever it was going to be, because I know next month they're going to hear so much from me that they'll be thankful that they had this break in October. Every day I'm going to be in their messenger. So it's a great question. And
okay, I have another question then.
Yeah, go for it.
How much are you in Messenger? Like, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in Messenger. I mean, it's really
Just
relative.
random people, or people that comment on your posts, or people, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I target
how
people
many?
that come on my things. So if they've liked or commented or shared any of my videos, I try once a week to at least go to all my shares and thank them for sharing.
In
And
Messenger.
yes, and it does nothing for you to like things. You have to heart it and comment on it. That's how you boost your algorithm. And
Yeah.
you want them doing the same thing to you. So ask specifically for them to give you an emoji or your favorite GIF or whatever, so that you're getting those people. And then you watch to see who's repeat offender, who's sharing several of your things, who's commenting on a variety of posts. You start to see a pattern. Now it's a good time to get in there and say, I see you watching me. Have you ever thought about it? And I can't tell you how many times people will say, well, yes, I have. Yes, I have thought about it.
Well, I'm getting a lot better with commenting on every single comment. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a lot better with that. And I
Rachel's
think
really
I can already see my algorithm is getting better just from commenting on every comment. But I have yet to go that next step and go to Messenger. So I think that's what I have to focus on. And that's why. So are you messaging? You're starting just a conversation. You're just saying thank you. You're not saying, oh, well, I saw that you liked my video. Are you interested in purchasing?
No, I don't
you're
go in
not.
for the kill. I don't go in for the kill right away.
Okay.
I want it to come up naturally. I don't like forcing, because then I feel like I have an agenda. So I'm more trying to find people that are interested in, I'm open to these people if they're open to me. So it's an entire exploration rather than me having an agenda, because I don't like to be sold to. So what I'm approaching it as, I'm interested in seeing if they're interested. And so I take time to get to know them. I don't know if they're going to be interested if I don't know them first.
So just a straight up thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting.
Gratitude, man, goes so far with people. We don't get thanked enough. You ever held the door?
I think I'm starting a 6-night stretch, so I'm gonna have a very limited amount of time in between when I'm awake and when I go to work.
Yeah.
And I need to get the most productive amount of work done, which will be doing all of that now for next month.
Yeah, so get whatever you can done now. If you find an extra 30 minutes here or there, work on some of those posts, send some of those messages for the affiliate links, look for some vendor events. I've got 2 vendor events booked next month. I've got 2 play dates already booked. Start talking to girls, tell them do a little FOMO post where you've only got room for 2 more one-on-one makeup lessons, play dates. If I sell over $100 every single play date of product, and it's just them coming to my house and I'm just showing them the products. So those are ways that you can book those in. You don't have to do just parties like what Holly was saying. There's lots of things that you could do now to prepare yourself for November. All right, anybody else? Rachel.
Yay. So I think I talked to you about this. I'm not sure. I did the post where I said, like, can I post on your wall for a few days, blah, 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 whatever. So I did that. And what I did yesterday, now, I don't know. I figure I always overthink everything so much. So I just did it. So I posted instead of going and posting to each one of those people that commented that they do it, instead of putting it on their wall, I made a post and I tagged every one of them in it because there was like a lot. So I tagged them in it so it would show up on their wall. And this morning I woke up and I had like a whole bunch of like, oh my God, I need this mascara. Oh my God. So obviously a few ignored me when I messaged them. So why comment? But then I had like 3 or 4 mascara sales, and like 3 of them were people I had no idea who they were. And they live what made me happy was they live local. And my network, when people are like, oh, your local network, I'm like, what local network? Because most of my customers are from like, not in New Jersey. So it was nice that I had a whole bunch of local people because of the people that wanted to do the hostess posting, tagging crap. So that was nice.
So you just made one post and tagged all of them in it?
Yeah. And I figured I was going to do it in the morning, but I figured all I see is hostess posts in the morning. So I figured my network is more active at night. So I did it last night when I figured that way people are usually scrolling, laying in bed or whatever. So I tagged them all in that post, and it was like really crazy because then I didn't have to check everybody's Facebook either to be like, oh, did somebody comment or like it or something like that? It's all in that one post. And it was kind of crazy. So I was kind of tickled because my sales get a little stagnant in the middle of the month. So it made me happy.
And what happens is it reduces the fallout of your Lash affiliates because you might have 20 that start, and by the end of the race, you might have 10 that finish because they're going to get distracted. They're going to have things that go on with their kids, and one day it'll be done for the rest of the month. So I like this process, but what that does is it ensures that if you're going to do the tagging method, they're all gonna earn a mascara then by default because you did literally everything. But it's like what you're saying is it works. So
yeah, and then the post it was kind of cool because the post that I did was just like, can I just steal your Facebook page for a few days? What you'll get a little Spoil Me bag, which is just a mask sample and like a fragrance sample, but free is free. And I had like so many people comment on that. It was crazy. And it was just nice because what I did was when I posted the picture last night, I made sure it was a really good 4D one. And I was like, show this post some love, you guys, the people I tagged in here, because some of them already have tried it. So I figured I enticed the ones who did already have it to be like, tell me how you like it. Tell me what you think of it in the comments. And then I had a lot of them comment, oh my God, I love it. It's the best mascara ever. And there was a whole bunch of them. So then I had one lady, I have no idea who she is. She lives like 10 minutes from me. She's like, I saw how much everybody loves it and I love the picture. So now I got to try it. And I have no idea who she is, but she lives like 10 minutes away. So I delivered her one today. So that was kind of cool. And it was easy.
And you'll want to make sure that you mark her as see first, so that you're more actively networking with her. That's a big pro tip. The moment somebody starts engaging with you, you want to mark them to say see first in your news feed so that you can build a better relationship with her.
Right. And then what I did too was some people comment, they go, oh, I want it, but I don't have the money right now. So what I did was I'm like, oh, I commented, I'm going to message you. And then what I said was, regular is $29. So you can grab it when you have the money, or we can try to get it for you for free. So if you want me to send you a post and a good picture and you want to go through your friends list and try to sell 7 to somebody on your Facebook, or find 7 people on your Facebook, then you can earn it for free. And then I had 2 or 3 people go, oh my God, yeah, let's do that. So then I set up another 3 people that way.
Yeah, those are some really great ideas, Rachel.
I was on fire today. I can't not be orange next month. So I was like, just do it. just post and do.
Those are some great ideas. Action is more valuable than perfection. You just got to get into it.
I'm trying. You know how I am. I overthink. So I'm trying not to overthink.
Me too, girl. Although right now my brain is so fried, I'm not thinking about anything.
Just for bed, right?
Oh, I'm having a hot cup of tea. I didn't even have any wine tonight. Just gonna go straight.
I would say no wine glass.
I know. I'm just drinking my water, staying hydrated, trying to nourish my brain. All right, you guys. Anybody else have any questions before we get off here? Hey, Shanna, I saw you pop in, but we were in the middle of chatting.
Hey,
You look tired too, girl.
I am tired. Car issues.
Oh,
Not my Chris's, but his job is 2 hours away from here, so I've been doing a lot of driving.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys. Well, I think we're going to wrap that up and we're going to get back into go mode. I am excited for all the things to come, and I will talk to you next week on the last day of the month. Oh, actually, next Thursday's Halloween. So we're not going to have a team call next Thursday because, I mean, raise your hand if you have kids and you like to go trick-or-treating. I want to be with my kids. All right, April, you can have a team call for one, but I'm going to be trick-or-treating with my kids. So
I'm the designated candy hander-outer. So I will be
a good job.
designated at the front door.
All right, my loves. I'll talk to you soon.